Hi guys, Dale Colvin here with your Bull Shoals Lake boat dock fishing report for Bull Shoals Lake. Lake levels at 661. Pretty much going to have the lake to ourselves, guys. We got a lot of water coming in from Table Rock. The water's a little dirty up the lake, depending on where you're at. It's either that or the boat traffic. There's a couple different bites going on. You got the deep bites still. A lot of those fish that are in the main lake are starting to filter in to the major creek arms. You'll notice the bait, the shad will be back in there. On the main lake, there's still a lot of smallmouth, still a lot of Kentuckys, still a lot of fish, but they're starting to move. So it's just that time of year where you're going to have to cover some ground. The bluff walls, bluff walls with timber, with channel swings, that's kind of what you want to look for if you guys are out on the main lake, drop shotting or spooning. Still catching them on the robo worm, and a white spoon or a shad color spoon. And it all depends on the day. If it's bright and sunny, you're going to want to, do a little more finesse, pull the egg beater out. Now that all the look at me's are gone, we'll have it'll be a little bit easier to fish out there. If you get halfway back in those the major creek arms that have water flowing into them, or bigger creeks that have water coming into them, you can get pretty shallow, guys. The morning bite is good. You can catch them on a buzz bait, catch them on a Sammy. If you come along any of that laydowns or timber or bushes back in those creeks, and by shallow I'm going anywhere, catch them anywhere from a foot of water out to 8 feet. You'll know you're in the right one when you see the shad on the graph. You'll be able to tell right away if you're in the right one. And just move around. If it's windy and cloudy, you can catch them on a spinner bait. The whopper plopper's still working. Power fishing. If it's bright and sunny, slow down. You can always catch them on a jig. There's still fish on ledges going back in there. But I'd say there's a good chunk of bait and fish about halfway back in the creeks already. Not all of them are out there, but there's enough to justify starting to go back into those creeks and spend a little time there. Dragging the jig on the ledges, those channel swings you get back in those creeks. Anywhere you got deep water close to shore, if you guys, if you can't pick them out, if you're fishing in an area, find that area that's got deep water close to the shoreline. That'll help you out and cover some ground. Good luck fishing, guys, and I'll see you next week.